Welcome back to Post Time. The Hambletonian is a prestigious trotting event that everyone should witness firsthand, at least once in their life. For those of you who couldn't attend this year's edition, well, that's okay. Don't fret, because I'm here to bring you Heather's Hambletonian Home Movies. The $1.2 million Hambletonian is for 3-year-old trotters, and the setting is the Meadowlands Racetrack in New Jersey, each August. This year, the race went back to a previous format of heat racing, which means more than one race in the same day. There were 3 $70,000 eliminations. The first elim was won by Royalty for Life, and the driver was Brian Sears in 152.
It's Royalty for Life starting his class here with Smiling Eli up on the outside into second now. Hybrid back to third, and then EL Rocket. Royalty for Life is wrapped up. He's under a stranglehold to the line. Royalty for Life's toyed with them here. Royalty for Life.
The trotter is trained by George Ducharme. The second elimination saw Creatine get to the wire first in 152 and 4. The high stepper is driven by 4-time Hambletonian winner Mike LaChance for trainer Bob Stewart.
It's a well-rated Creatine. Creatine scoots off by 2. Out of the pocket, wheeling and dealing, needs more, and he doesn't have it today. Don't you forget it from the inside, then a perfect Yankee, and you're so vain. They're fighting for qualifying spots, but it's Creatine and Mike LaChance. One crack of the whip there, and it's Creatine all the way. Creatine, wheeling and dealing was second.
And in the third elim, it was Spider Blue Chip, visiting the winner's circle thanks to a 153 and 4 mile with Ron Pierce driving for conditioner Chuck Sylvester.
There's Spider Blue Chip by a length, with Possessed Fashion challenging on the outside. Corky needs some racing room, and here comes Lauderdale on the outside, 3-wide and deep stretch now. It's Spider Blue Chip. Spider Blue Chip. Corky now shakes loose late, but it's too late. Spider Blue Chip all the way. Corky, final lunge at him. Spider Blue Chip and Pierce. Spider Blue Chip.
The top 3 finishers from each elimination, plus the richest horse, who finished 4th, returned for the final. No horse had to actually win twice in one day, just race twice in one day. And it's whoever crosses that finish line first in the final who is the winner of the 2013 Hambletonian. Out of the 23 horses entered into the Hambo Elims, 10 advanced to the $1 million final. So let's look at the field for the 88th edition of this classic event. Number 1 is Royalty for Life. He won an elim with driver Brian Sears and enters the final as the trotter with the fastest mark among this group with a 151 and 1 record. Trained by George Ducharme, Royalty for Life was a little unruly earlier in the year, but has been behaving himself for the past month. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty excited.
Are you nervous at all, or?
When he goes on the track, I will be.
Number 2 is Spider Blue Chip, another elim winner, and this sophomore is super sharp right now. Spider Blue Chip's trainer, Chuck Sylvester, has won 4 Hambletonians, and the trotter's driver, Ron Pierce, has won 3 editions of the prestigious race. Number 3 is Corky. He is the highest money earner in this field for 2013. He goes to post for driver David Miller and trainer Jimmy Tactor. Number 4 is Creatine, who will be starting for conditioner Bob Stewart. He has shown a lot of closing speed this year. Now, this is what you should wear to get a horse ready for the Hambletonian. I'm just saying, right? Cretine's driver is Mike LaChance, who has won 4 Hambletonians. At 62, he is the oldest driver in the race and guided Creatine to a win in his elimination earlier on this day. Number 5 is Don't You Forget It, driven by Johnny Tactor. The trainer of this Hambo entry is Jimmy Tactor. Number 6 is High Bridge with reinsman Yannick Gingras. Jimmy Takter is the trainer of High Bridge. Yes, you heard that right, meaning Jimmy Takter has 3 horses from his barn in the Hambletonian final. Number 7 is A Perfect Yankee. He's driven and trained by Jim Oscarson, and this is Jim's debut Hambletonian. Number 8 is Lauderdale with Corey Callahan in the bike. Lauderdale is trained by Jonas Zernissen. Number 9 is Smilin' Eli, and he goes behind the gate for trainer David Smith. Smilin' Eli didn't race at 2 years old and has had just 7 starts this year, including his limb, but he has shown tons of potential. His driver is Tim Tetrick, who won last year's Hambletonian with market share.
Timmy, how do you feel? Honey, it doesn't matter where you start, it's where you finish.
You've got to be in them to win them, right?
That's what Hervé always said. Doesn't matter where you start, it's where you finish.
Where you finish. Yep.
That's right.
Number 10 is Wheeling and Dealing, who was voted North America's 2-year-old trotting champ of 2012. And he is the highest money earner in the field with over $700 grand. But he does have to overcome the tough outside 10 post in this big final. He's trained by Dustin Jones and driven by Sylvain Filion, who was voted Canada's 2012 Driver of the Year.
We got this, right? Like, this is... I don't care about the 10 hole. No. No, I don't care about the 10 hole. Do you? We got the best horse in the race.
There you go.
There's your field. So let's send it up to the Meadowlands Racetrack announcer, Ken Workington, for the call of the 2013 Hambletonian.
They're off. Smilin' Eli blasting from the outside. Creatine, Royalty for Life. The favorite leaves sharply from the inside. Spider Blue Chip right there on the inside with Corky getting away in 5th around the first turn. High Bridge to the outside 6th. Then it's Don't You Forget It, who settles in on the rail, followed by A Perfect Yankee, and Lauderdale and Wheeling and Dealing is far back the trailer as they race past the opening quarter. Royalty for Life. And Brian Sears sets up shop on top here in 26-2. He paid the price there with a snappy opening fraction. Down the backstretch in the Hambletonian, it's Royalty for Life and Smilin' Eli. Tim Tetrick left, and he gets a pocket ride to pay off here. Spider Blue Chip is 3rd now. Creatine on the outside lurking. He's 4th on the outside and fishing for some sort of cover. Corky 5th on the inside near the half. And then it's High Bridge. High Bridge looking to edge to the outside, and Don't You Forget It is next. And then it's A Perfect Yankee with a Wheeling and Dealing to the outside, and Lauderdale the trailer. The half was 55 seconds, rated half mile there by Sears. Royalty for Life coming after him now. Spider Blue Chip, Royalty for Life, Spider Blue Chip, and Pierce pouring it on there, applying some pressure. Smilin' Eli will need some room. He's locked in the box right now, 3rd, heading to 3/4. And Creatine getting closer, 4th on the outside. Corky is back to 5th on the rail, and he's gapping some. As A Perfect Yankee is just 5.5 from the lead here. Looking for room is High Bridge in between horses as they turn for home. 3/4, 1:23 and 3 in the stretch of the Hambletonian final for $1 million. Royalty for Life getting away now. He is accelerating with Brian Sears. Royalty for Life. Sears asking, and he's responding. And he leaves Spider Blue Chip in his wake along with Smilin' Eli and Corky on the rail. Royalty is king of the Hambletonian. Brian Sears, Royalty for Life. Smilin' Eli, Corky 3rd, Photo for 4th, 1:52.1. Royalty for Life.
Royalty for Life cuts out the 1:52.1 mile to win the $1 million Hambletonian in front of a crowd of more than 24,000. The son of R.C. Royalty is owned by Chip Campbell, Al Ross, and Paul Fontaine. Believe it or not, Royalty for Life was the only horse to win out of post position 1 the entire day on this Meadowlands card. It was beyond a dream come true for trainer George Ducharme. He doesn't race a barn full of high-level stakes horses year in and year out, but he had faith in this Massachusetts-born and raised Royalty for Life. This is the first time Ducharme has ever even entered a horse into the Hambletonian. Now, that's incredible. And another person behind the success of this sophomore is caretaker Brittany Gale. How do you feel now?
It's so exciting.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. How does he feel? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's actually doing well. He's actually ready to walk again.
Good. He looks great. He doesn't even look like he just went 2 heats today.
This is him after a race, anytime he races.
Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
What a commanding 2 races in 1 day performance for the 2013 Hambletonian champion, Royalty for Life. Long live the king.